Well, there's more good stuff coming up. You got the tower yet and all that. So, and I was just trying to remember if I passed the Longstreet. They've got a Longstreet. A lot of these places, like you are here, and they explain what's going on, type of a thing. But James Longstreet, it was his responsibility to actually send his troops out in Pickett's Charge. Pickett's Charge is named after George Pickett, a Virginia general, who everybody said was a fighter and a lovesick puppy dog. I think he was 38 at the time of the battle, and he had like a 21-year-old girlfriend, his Sally. He said he wasn't the brightest guy around. He wasn't stupid, but he didn't have a whole lot of book smarts. And I think they said he finished either last or second last in his in his class at West Point. All right. So again, here's these two humps on the horizon. The bigger hump there is Big Round Top. The other one's Little Round Top to the left. Stopping. Okay. Here's the Longstreet Tower, and it's hard to see because trees are in the way, but I'm going to try and get you to be able to see this. I hiked up this puppy yesterday, and it's 80 feet tall at the top. Great view. It was hot and humid yesterday, but once you got up on top, there was a beautiful breeze blowing. So I hung around up there for a while just to dry off. I had to keep, I was soaked. I couldn't believe I was drinking several bottles of water, a big Diet Coke from, I stopped at McDonald's and got something to eat. But I was definitely dehydrated, still am, but a lot better today than I was yesterday. So there's my medical update. Now Big Round Top is becoming obvious, and you can't really see Little Round Top. It's there to the left, but it's hard to make it out. But there's a couple monuments pop through now and then, but they keep that front face cleared like it had been at the battle, which was just, normally Little Round Top was all tree covered just like the Big Round Top, but the local farmers looking to graze cattle and whatever else would do what they can. You probably can't see it on the GoPro, but I can see it on my, I'm gonna open the window here. I can see it, I can see the little monuments, and you might be able to make that out. I'm not sure if you can or not, but there you can see some clearing places. That's where the big battle went on. That's where the 20th Maine, if you ever saw the movie Gettysburg, that's where they were up on there, but on the back side of that. And I walked back there yesterday and took a picture. It was the end of the Union line. It's off, and there was nobody else to the left of them. That was it. So, big responsibility. You can kind of see the clear cutting there now, I hope, on the GoPro. So, all right, here's another one of these roads, and again, there's like 8 major roads that kind of radiate out of Gettysburg. Oh, and then I did take a picture back where that tower was also, you could see the Eisenhower Farm, and I don't know if you can see the sign there, but that's the Eisenhower National Historic Site. So, and you're able to see the farm and all from the tower. So, took a bunch of photos. All right, stopping again. All right, again, this isn't perfect, but you can see Big Round Top, and you can see Little Round Top, and then what they call the Valley of Death, where it's kind of cleared out. You can see that. I'm not sure, I'll know more later when I look at the video. And that was all cleared out during the battle, and lots of guys died there. In the 3 days of fighting, there were 50,000 casualties, a casualty being killed, wounded, missing in action. Captured. And also, even back here, there's placards to where the various units were set up as they were preparing for the battle or maneuvering during the battle. So there's a little place up here. I stopped at a couple places where it looked like it was a long hike to get out there, and it was. And I noticed most people just drove by, so it was kind of nice just to get away from. There was a lot more people out yesterday. It wasn't horrible. But there were a lot more people out and about yesterday, at least in the early going here until it really got hot. I think I stopped up here yesterday, and they had a little sign up here explaining how, this is the place. Out here on the left, this was just a farm field. This was actually cleared, and there's a little farmhouse back in there. They were farming this, and they just talked about how it turned into a carnage in a battlefield in a matter of minutes when troops started shooting at one another. So Then you got this guy coming up, and then we're going to be going up Big Round Top Way, and I don't know how much video I got on this thing, so I'm going to stop for now. Alright, so I just went around the curve, and here we are. We're going to start going up. We don't go to the top of Big Round Top. You gotta hike that on your own, but there's a saddle between Little Round Top and Big Round Top. When Annie and I were here back in the 80s, we really only went to... I was getting tired yesterday, and all of a sudden I saw a monument to an Alabama unit. It could have been for all the Alabama boys. Here's one of the back of there. You can see it. I hiked out there yesterday, and I don't remember which one it is right now. I think it was the 1st or the 3rd Vermont Cavalry. But I saw this Alabama thing. I was tired, and it's like, nope, stop, backed up, because I remember taking a picture of Annie in front of that back in the 80s. And then I got some pictures of her up here on Little Round Top. But for the most part, look at the size of some of these boulders in here. Probably can't really tell all that well on GoPro, but they are humongous. And here's a sign for Big Round Top. Obviously, somebody's making the effort to go up. And then this little saddle will go down and we'll come to a stop sign, I think, if I remember right. And then we're going to go up Little Round Top, stopping for now.